Hey everybody, this is Coach Bruce. We're going to watch a video today learning how to catch and throw. You're watching Caroline right now, and Caroline has only been playing about 3 months. She's a fantastic athlete. But what's nice about Caroline is that when she learned to play 3 months ago, she learned correctly from the beginning. So she has no bad habits, and she worked really hard to learn the correct technique to catch and throw. This is the way they teach the U.S. lacrosse players to catch and throw, and this is how we're going to teach you. Lacrosse isn't really that much fun until you can learn how to catch and throw. And really, it's catching. Catching is the hardest part of girls lacrosse. Once you get the catch down, the rest is really just fun to learn how to play. So we're going to watch some video here. I'm going to talk you through her technique and see if we can't get everybody catching and throwing correctly and catching and throwing well. Without question, the most important single thing to do when you're catching and throwing in lacrosse is to keep your stick facing the ball. Notice, think of her stick as a face, the part that actually catches the ball, and that face is looking at the ball. The whole time it's always looking at the ball. She never turns her stick away from the ball. And that's the hardest thing to learn. And once you get that down, really the rest is easy. You want to give when you catch. As the ball's coming, she's starting to give with her stick as the ball hits her stick. But most importantly, that stick is always looking straight at the ball. There's really two technique things to concentrate on in catching the ball. The first one is to keep your stick facing the ball all the time, and the second one is the give. And the give is tricky. You want to reach out. Notice that as she's preparing to catch, she's reached out with her top arm. Her bottom hand is closer to her body, and her top hand is sticking out. And that gives her room to give with the stick when the ball hits. But that timing, learning the timing that as the ball comes into your stick, you're giving is really hard. So if your daughter or the girl you're throwing with, if she has trouble doing that, then start by just underhand tossing, let her get in ready position and just underhand toss the ball and toss it right into her stick so she can work on that timing to give when the ball hits and give when the ball hits and give when the ball hits. And that's key, and that definitely takes some practice to learn. But as you're working with your daughter, those are the two fundamental things. Keep your stick facing the ball and give as the ball hits. All right, so now let's take a look from the side, and you can see how she prepares to catch. Again, her bottom hand is pretty close to her body, and her top hand is stretched out. And what you really need to notice is look how soft her arms are. She's not tense, she's not reaching. Her arm's extended, but it's still very soft, and she gives when she catches, and gives when she catches. And what she's doing right now is what's called catch no cradle. So when we warm up, we always throw catch no cradle. So don't bring the stick back and start cradling it. Just bring the stick straight back and then throw it. So this is Caitlin. She's another one of the real good players on our team. She's doing the same thing. Her technique is a little different. Her bottom hand is extended, but her top hand is extended too. And again, she's going to catch the ball nice and soft. Catch the ball, Caitlin. That's what her dad's in the background. That's what he always says when she drops one. But again, nice technique. And again, in games, Caitlin catches the ball almost all the time. If you can get it near her, she's going to come up with it. Reach and give when you catch. Reach out, give when you catch. The other nice thing about holding your stick like that is it gives a real nice target for the person that's throwing the ball to you. So the last angle we're going to look at is throwing from behind. So there's my daughter, number 2, throwing with Caitlin. And they're doing what we call catch no cradle. So they're just trying to catch straight back and straight through to throw. Straight back, straight through to throw. Now Tammy, as you can see, Tammy started when I first taught her. I didn't know how to play correctly. I didn't know how to catch correctly. So you can see how she turns her stick sideways just a little bit when she catches. So we're working hard to try to break that habit. That was a good one. But when you turn your stick, if you're a snatch catcher, what we call snatch catch, when you're not giving with your catch, kind of trying to snatch the ball out of the air, you want to turn your stick so the face of that stick is looking up at the sky instead of looking at the ball. And you can see how Tammy wants to do that a little bit, but she's been working hard to try to bring it straight back. So let's end where we started, watching Caroline. I mean, this is it. This is how the best players catch the ball. Give when you catch. Your stick's always facing the ball. Give when you catch. So we're looking forward to a great season next year. This game is a lot more fun when you can catch. So parents, get out there, work with your kids. Kids, get out there, work hard. Learn to catch this way. I know some of you have learned to catch another way, or that's just how you naturally picked it up. But I promise you, you start to learn to catch this way, you'll thank me. And let's go Wolfpack.